Now that I'm a father myself, I finally...
Thank you for your time today, Lord Pangtong.
Let me think about what you said. Now, I'll be on my way. Have you some spare time? I'd appreciate your company. This is a bit sudden, but I'm wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Who is this, if I may? Do excuse me. I am Yue Ying, hailing from Mianan. I am studying away from home, aiming to broaden my horizons. I came to visit here because, well...
Destroying weapons is something of a specialty of yours, right? This lady here enjoys inventing tools that better people's lives. So she wants to know how things work. Creation and destruction are but two sides of the same coin, aren't they? And I can already see that you two would get along. So, Lady Yue Ying, that solves your problem. And as I don't want to intrude, I'll be off.
And there he goes. Well, I know this is sudden and I do not wish to be a bother, but may we chat for a bit? My goal is to invent things that will make everyone's lives easier and more bountiful. But there was only so much I could achieve back home, completely lacking any form of support. So I made up my mind to set out on a journey, in the hope of gaining more knowledge and seeing the latest inventions. And I thought, what better place to encounter interesting people than the renowned Shui Jing retreat? And here, I found you. Really? I imagined you might be suspicious, but I'm glad to hear that. But do you not consider my goal foolish? Many have been suspicious of my motives, or doubted that the knowledge I seek will lead to anything. I fear I cannot express just how much your words mean to me. But I know, I still have so much work to do. I will be sure not to squander this chance. Oh, I think I'm turning red. I never thought I'd speak so openly to someone I just met. Even if this was a coincidence, it's the result of my own courage. And I'm thankful for meeting people I never would have otherwise. Would you like to come to the inn where I'm staying? I would love to show you my prototypes and hear your opinion. And please be completely honest. I'll accept anything you have to say. After all, you're the first person who has truly taken me seriously. Well then, are you ready to go?
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Hey! Came to see the flowers at night again? It's nice here, isn't it? Perfect for a drink. Oh, you don't mind? I noticed you've been busy lately, haven't you? But you've been doing a great job. My brothers have really started to depend on you. I'm glad I made all that effort to win you over to our side. Well, of course it has. You know, people say Liu Bei's the fun one, and that I'm nothing but trouble. But you really like it here, don't you? You've even started thinking of it as home? You've already become one of us. Who cares about your past now? From now on, you're one of the family. That's how much you've come to mean to us. But even though we're better off than we were, there's still more work to be done. The three of us always live life on the edge. Will you remain by our side through it all? A straight talker. I like that. All right, let's enjoy the rest of the night. Let's make a promise. If either of us gets injured, the other has to nurse them back to health.
Pei is surrounded by so many waterways. If they overflow, the city may just float away.
I hear the town's stonemasons are hard at work repairing the castle.
Like the governor here's earned a fair share of animosity.
The more battles they have, the busier our...
If this place becomes a battlefield, our lives here would be nice to go to sleep.
The magistrate said there was no man of renown residing in his domain.
Little did he know, he was...
I just saw a cat made of wood moving on its own. When I tried speaking to it...
The children remain innocent and unflappable, even in...
Wanderers are pretty common in this...
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights.
that I'm a father myself, I finally understand.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
What does peace even look like?
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks. Seeing it for yourself is half the fun.
Even with such an eminent family.
We have it better than most, just being able to live out our days in peace. I can't complain.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made.
Who's buying everything up? There's nothing left to eat.
It is good to see you. If you don't mind,
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Whoa.
I am great.
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway?
They say this is an important place.
It'd be nice to go to sleep without worrying. All those brutes using him to gain power. Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair share of animosity. What a pain.
Wanderers are pretty common in this day and age. Guys like me, too.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say...
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is...
it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Lord Sunshan sure seemed to be enjoying himself at the banquet. Let's keep up with your weapon maintenance.
Battle might break out again. Here's to hoping we don't get caught up in it.
They say this is an important place.
The children remain innocent and unflappable.
Wanderers are pretty common.
Finally found myself a job. I couldn't be happier about it.
What does peace even look like?
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we shall pay in lost trade.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so...
Shall we start? Uh-huh. I'd say so.
Uh-huh.
I'm grateful. My time has come. I'm counting on you.
Liu Bei seeks to attack Lord Yuan Shu. Ridiculous. I'll force his surrender and see that he learns his place.
They've gathered a tremendous force here.
Take this!
But, as the keeper of Shu province, we cannot flee from this fight.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We will draw the enemy into our trap set in the north and south. To do this, the middle ground must be held.
The enemy
Drive
officer
them back
has been
at all
defeated.
costs.
So they think they can hold the line against our assault. Fools. We have the enemy vastly outnumbered. Send soldiers from the north and south. Crush them!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Very good. They are playing right into our hands. Now, men, attack!
An ambush! Here we go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it. Liu Bei's men fight like cowards. We'll have to take another path. Gotta be quicker.
Begin advancing! Just as we planned. Attack!
The enemy
Scatter
officer
them to the wind!
has been defeated.
The hunt continues yet. Let's join the fray! Let's go.
Damn it. An ambush. This bodes ill for us.
You all stood your ground well.
Now
The
it's
enemy
our turn
officer
to strike back.
has been defeated.
Looking rough.
We shall go where the fight is in full swing. Rally your spirits and forge ahead. Now, let them taste stone and grit.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn wretches!
Let's go.
So they had traps laid out for us. That is not. Our advantage still stands. Fight without fear! Force them back! That one stands out from the rest. The tide could too easily be turned if he's not kept in check. This territory, Lord Yuan Shu has left this battle in my hands. I'll take care of this myself.
We are soldiers of the new Emperor. Now is the time to rid the world of the insolent traitor Liu Bei.
Come at me! No longer shall you go unchallenged. I shall defeat you myself. They caught us off guard, but still we stand strong. Regroup! Let's give them a surprise of our own!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Welcome to hell! All my might! This!
Looking rough.
The raining stones down on our heads. What do we do?
An opening.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer
Words cannot
has
describe
been defeated.
your ability. We're evenly matched. Still, keep your guard up. Sacred Bird protection. I've been waiting for this. An opening.
Looking rough.
Take this! Take this! Take this! An opening! Hadouken! Let's end this! believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Behold my eminence and laud my bravery! Your emperor is taking to the field! Traitors to the throne are to be shown no mercy. Pound them into dust! We're of different leagues. You will learn just how much better I am. Got you! Omaimon Emperor is nothing more than Cao Cao's puppet. He has been manipulated into attacking the one true Emperor. His actions are unforgivable.
The enemy officer
Liu Bei
has been defeated.
Admit your ignorance and kneel before
This
me.
territory
I have come
is
to
ours.
punish you for
The
your
enemy officer
insolence.
has been defeated.
You vermin! Harming the Emperor is tantamount to sacrilege. Mark my words, you will regret this.
That was close. Let's head back. I'm sure that Zhang Fei has grown tired of waiting. A couple of close calls, but we've won. Yuan Shu making the first move wasn't part of the plan, but thanks to all of you, we managed to rout his forces.
A simple task. I only regret that I could not slay Yuan Shu. He will not survive our next encounter. I wonder how Zhang Fei is faring right now.
Don't worry. I'm sure all is well. At least I haven't heard anything of concern.
Brother! Liu Bei!
Wait, is that...
Brother!
Zhang Fei, what are you doing here? I left you in charge of Xiaopei Castle.
Without warning. That was the very reason you were ordered to watch over him.
I'm sorry, I was out drinking in town. I got so bored guarding the castle that I needed to cut loose.
Unbelievable.
There's no point making excuses. I'll just have to make up for this on the battlefield.
Brother, I will lead our armies to recapture Xiaopei right away.
No, we will not attack Xiaopei.
What?
Is this part of some greater plan? Or will you simply surrender Xiaopei to Louis Bu?
For now, we have no choice but to let him have it. The men are exhausted. Recapturing Xiaopei is important. But our opponent is Lord Louis Bu. Our forces alone wouldn't stand a chance against such odds. There is no reason to believe that Lord Louis Bu will be cruel to the people there. Fighting him now gains us nothing.
But
as much as I hate to admit it, losing Xiaopei is something of a relief. It's a weight off my shoulders. Until now, I have forged my path with an unrelenting determination to help those in need. Did I make the right choices? Or have I gone astray? What does it truly mean to make the world a better place? I still do not know. But If there are answers to these questions, then perhaps I can find them within someone like Lord Louis Bu. We should prepare to withdraw.
Liu Bei.
It's all my fault. If I hadn't lost control of the castle, he'd never be talking like this.
All we can do now is support his decision. As for Xia Pei, Louis Bu can have it for now.
I wonder, what's happened to Liu Bei since that day? It's like he lost the guts he once had. Do you think it's all because of the blunder I made? We lost Xia Pei, and he won't even fight to take it back. He's not even angry, he just goes on about how relieved he is.
Perhaps this behavior is part of his nature. His noble desire to help those in need drove him to extend a hand to someone with no sense of honor or justice. One might praise the generosity of his heart, but tolerance can be a dangerous virtue.
Thanks. I wish I could help, but I don't think I'm ready to look him in the eye. Light a little fire in him for us, will you?
He's likely at one of the pubs along the road.
Thanks. We're counting on you.
Lord Zuluon has a discerning eye. He's just so cool.
It's you. I'm sorry. Our journey has only just begun, and you're already seeing me at my worst. That would be... thank you. Please, it feels like it's been a lifetime since I left Yo, and yet it has passed in the blink of an eye. I only picked up a weapon because I was tired of seeing the sadness on everyone's faces. And before I knew it, I found myself in a position far higher than I could ever possibly deserve. I said I wanted to accomplish great things. But that doesn't mean I want to sit in a castle and look down on others. If Lord Louis Bu will protect the people of Shu, then that is good enough for me. Well, I think so, but... this is all for the best. For Lord Louis Bu, for the people of Shu, and for us as well.
Lord Liu Bei, Lord Louis Bu wishes to speak with you.
Lord Louis Bu? What could he possibly want now? An imperial decree to subdue Yuan Shu. Is this the result of our recent defeat?
It seems you have all been deemed ineffectual. This time, the task has fallen to Lord Louis Bu. So, what will you do now, Lord Liu Bei?
If it's not one thing, it's another. Funny, just when we were about to carry out this order, you stabbed us in the back. So this time, why don't you do the fighting and leave the guard duty to us?
And now you taunt us with a promise of betrayal. Perhaps I should kill you all while I still have the chance.
You're welcome to try!
Stop. This is complicated enough.
So what's the plan then? You're just going to join forces with these traitors?
Calm down. They are neither friends nor foes. Lord Tao Qian has tasked us with the protection of Shu. And as long as Yuan Shu maintains his position at Shouchun, Shu will be vulnerable to attack. Therefore, I have decided that we will assist you in defeating his forces.
Brother!
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
He's just...
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm...
Who's buying everything up? There's nothing...
What does peace even look like?
The scars left by Louis Bu's assault truly...
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Sounds like fights are erupting.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
This place has the feeling of a second home. Talking with you always brings me such irreplaceable joy. Hence, why I come all this way. Now that I think upon it, our friendship has withstood quite the test of time. Though, something inside me knew that would be the case from the moment we first met in Ji Province. Truly now, our bond is undeniable, to be sure. Now that I think about it, we fought together with Zheng Zhao back then, taking the leader of the Yellow Turbans as an ally. punishing government officials. What wild tribulations fate had in store for us. We stayed up all night after the battle, the two of us. Though we parted ways with young Zhao, you and I have long had our eyes fixed on the same goal and walked that path together in a way. I recall all those moments fondly, both the sweet and the bitter. Our journey is far from over, of course. Even now, Liu Bei stands at the center of a storm. That is precisely why I look towards his infinite potential. He's capable of great things. And to have you by our side as well, it's no exaggeration to say, I consider it a blessing from the heavens. You will play an essential part in Liu Bei's campaign. I believe that to be true. I've known you longer than even my sworn brothers. You're a comrade like no other, and your presence fills me with confidence. We've known each other for so long, yet I've never expressed myself so clearly. It was worth imposing my visit upon you, even if it troubled you somewhat. May your wings of righteousness spread wide, my friend. Let us continue to worry together, to ponder together, and on occasion, spread our wings together. And after that, we shall ensure that Liu Bei accomplishes great things.
I see. So that weapon's power comes from there. An interesting insight indeed. Thank you once again for your wisdom. Could we speak for a little while longer? There is something I wanted to talk about with an experienced warrior like you. Thank you. Your kindness is much appreciated. Earlier, I mentioned that I want to create things that will make people's lives easier. Where I'm from, there is a chronic shortage of laborers due to the war. So, I designed and created a wooden doll that can perform tasks for people. I was young then, so it was quite rudimentary. It could only make a dough-pounding motion. At first, there were people who were happy to see it, saying it helped with their daily cooking. But then one day, officials came unannounced and tore the doll to pieces. It turns out the magistrate's office had received complaints that the doll moved using some suspicious device. When the officials were getting ready to leave with the doll parts, they said this: "If you're going to build such a thing, you ought to make it able to wield a weapon and fight." I was shocked. I couldn't fathom that there were people who didn't like what I had made, and those who wished to repurpose it for warfare. Well, those who fight wars always demand the most advanced inventions available. In the end, apparently my doll was rebuilt and deployed as a weapon. I only found out because someone came to me to complain that it was useless in battle. Although, I was glad to hear that. It made me realize my inventions could be used to hurt someone. But then again, I think responsibility lies not with the invention itself, but with those who misuse it. That's why I have come to the decision to study weaponry, so that I can continue working on my inventions. Instead of dismissing research into weapons as a waste, I'll try to learn everything I can in order to create a better future. Thank you. I will not give up, as long as you're there for me. Perhaps I can help those living through these dark times, like the guiding light of the moon. Oh, that may have been overdramatic. But I may as well be direct. Could we stay here a little while longer? I don't want to go back just yet. Really? It's exciting to think that we might see the sunrise together. In fact, I wish to stay with you all the time. So I think I'll build a life-size doll of you. Tonight, I'm going to take all of your measurements. I'll be as accurate and as thorough as possible.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the...
Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair share of animosity. What a pain.
More customers always show up whenever...
The children remain innocent and unflappable.
The magistrate said there was no man of renown.
It has been too long, my friend. Your willingness to trek so deep into these mountains to join me pleases me to no end. One could hardly consider it a retreat from the world otherwise, could they? I have not invited anyone to this humblest of abodes in some time. Since you have come all this way, I have a gift for you. Stand not on ceremony. I insist you take back as much as you are able. I haven't even told you what it is yet. Still, the gift is, as you so surmised, vegetable in nature. On a different note, I have heard you serve Lord Liu Bei as of late. Tales of your exploits have reached even my ears. For you, a guardian of peace, to commit yourself so wholeheartedly is, in a word, fascinating. But allow me to speak of myself for a moment. As you know, my acumen has been extolled as that of a veritable dragon. It is precisely this acumen that, were I to commit myself to the wrong master, could steer the world down the wrong path. Until recently, I have lived a life of seclusion, avoiding contact with those who would wield the dragon for their own ambitious ends. However, once I learned of your deeds, I began to suspect my own conduct to be naught but cowardice. Perhaps one could just as easily call it the rationalization of an arrogant man, one neglecting to do his duty at that. Living here, isolated from the world, makes it a common occurrence to go days without speaking to a single soul. It would seem having you here has rendered me quite loquacious indeed. What is more, I appreciate the restraint. I half expected an attempt to recruit me into Lord Liu Bei's cadre of tacticians. When the time comes for me to choose my master, I wish to judge them with my own eyes, unclouded by preconceived notions. Now then, will you be setting off tomorrow? You are welcome to stay here, modest though my retreat may be. Remain here as long as you like, or as long as you can stomach such close quarters.
The doctor gave me...
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
It is good to see you.
Let's go.
Supplies? I knew they'd come. I can't wait to put them to use.
Let's get serious.
I am Li Dian, your absolute worst nightmare. Let's go! Here! Let's go!
Very nice.
Now that I'm a father.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Well...
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Thank you very much for such an interesting discussion today. I see it's already quite late. Time seems to pass so quickly whenever I'm with you. You think so? No. Maybe you're right. Recently, it feels like the ideas for my dream invention are coming together. But it's just... my time for studying is almost up. It's been decided by my father that I must meeting you, discussing my inventions, spending all those nights together. Every one of those days was dear to me. And after I have returned home, I will not falter, even if I'm back to working on my inventions alone. Because I know that you understand me. You taught me about so many things that I never knew existed. Not just weapons, but also feelings. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be saying this out loud. Actually, once I return home, I was thinking about channeling these emotions to start my work on that thing we talked about. Yes, I did try some smaller prototypes, but this will be my first attempt at a life-sized one. Even if we are far apart, with this feeling of adoration, I know I can recreate you flawlessly. And when we meet again, I promise to show you the greatest replica of yourself that you've ever seen. Of course, it's for someone I adore. How could I not be? You are someone I hold dear. And no matter what future may await us, I know that I will never find another like you. Until we meet again. Fair.
Lords Guan Yu and Zhong Fei are amazing.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we show.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Lord Sun Ce, there you are. Allow me...
We also have a score to settle with Yuan Shu. The Emperor's order was a blessing, if anything. We know exactly how he operates, and exactly how to counter him.
That is reassuring. It feels as if I'm talking to Lord Sun Jian himself.
Your father was by our side when we fought to put down the Yellow Turban Rebellion and slay Dong Zhuo. We saw for ourselves why he was known as the Tiger of Jiangdong. I hope to see you match your father in battle.
Yuan Shu's army is nothing but a swarm of pests. Your assistance will not be required.
You think you'll outperform us, do you? We'll see about that.
I see no purpose to this meeting. I'm going to tend to red hair.
You've got some unique acquaintances, don't you?
I suppose he's a little uncouth, but I'm sure he'll be there when we need him.
Still, it's hard to believe you ended up in the service of Lord Liu Bei. I suppose it makes some sense, considering the long history between you. But, well, it's just disappointing. I wish you had chosen Lord Sun Ce. I know it's a difficult subject. I will keep the rest of my thoughts to myself. But, did you ever think we'd see the day when Lord Cao Cao, Lord Liu Bei, and our forces would be fighting for the same cause once again? And with the likes of you on our side, there's no way we can lose. We may have chosen different lords, but we'll have each other's backs all the same. I'm glad to fight by your side.
This was a bit unexpected. Or perhaps I should say, disappointing.
Whatever do you mean, Lord Cao Cao?
Shall I put it more plainly? Lowering yourself before that wild beast has brought you to ruin. That is what I meant to say.
Ruin?
I once considered you a hero. I feared that one day you might become a threat standing in my way. Great warriors flocked to your side, drawn to your mystique. For a time, my mind was constantly occupied with devising ways that I might thwart your rise. But now, it seems that I needn't have troubled myself.
You talk as if you have already claimed the entire world as your own. Do you truly think it will bend to your will at the snap of a finger?
Enough of your sophistry. That is, if you wish to save what remains of your dignity. You are now but a stone, tumbling down the road. No man is foolish enough to engage a stone in a struggle for power. Being Louis Bu's dog is the best you can hope to achieve.